Last year in January 2024, my portfolio had less than 200k. In this video, I'll share how much it is worth now, my dividends I got in 2024, my net worth growth, and how much more I need if I want to start a family in Singapore. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Aaron and I make content about my journey to financial freedom in Singapore. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, consider subscribing to my channel. Now let's see how much my portfolio grew in 2024. Sorry, I don't actually know what I had in January 2024 because I only just started tracking my portfolio growth every month since February. But in Feb, I had 199k, so it's quite safe to assume I had less than that in January. By the way, this is just the number I see at the bottom of my script positions page in Poem's investing platform. It is the value of all the stocks from different currencies converted to Singapore dollars. So this is what my investor portfolio is worth, not including the money sitting in Poems waiting to be invested. So as of Jan 2025, my portfolio has 314k, that's $115,017 in a year. Of course, most of this is because I have been actively investing a large part, actually almost all of my salary, and some of it is the capital appreciation of the stock. Oh, and also reinvesting the dividends from these stocks. Since my salary is not even close to 100k, and that means the capital appreciation and the dividends reinvested was quite a significant part of this 115,017 in a year. Speaking of dividends, this is how much dividends I received in 2024, 10.5k. And while we're at it, this is my dividend history for the last 3 years. I only got $100 dividends per month after my first year of working. I started working in late 2021 and it's now January 2025 and I've almost 10 times how much I get in dividends a year. Not too bad. This chart is the dividends I got from January to December 2024. This helps me because I know which months I receive dividends so I can buy even more stocks. And also next time when I decide I want to live on my dividends, knowing when I receive dividends will probably be useful. My biggest sources of dividends are these 5 companies: DBS, OCBC, Frasers Logistics, Mapletree Industrial Trust, and Mapletree Pan Asia. The dividends from these 5 companies add up to 11k, which is 85% of the total. I actually didn't know these 5 companies make up the bulk of my dividends and my future livelihood. But I am still gonna buy more dividend stocks though, because I'm not comfortable liquidating my growth stocks every month, especially if there's a market downturn. Dividend stocks will give me dividends no matter where the market goes. And even though they may cut their dividend payouts, I'm hoping that good dividend stocks wouldn't do that. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know I'm still a big dividend fanboy because it takes the guesswork out. The end game is just spend the dividends and let the value appreciate modestly. And also these are the ex-dividend dates of DBS, OCBC, Frasers Logistics, Mapletree Industrial, Mapletree Pan Asia. The ex-dividend date is the last date you have to own the stock before the company pays you dividends, and usually the ex-dividend dates are around the same period every year. Something I want to leave you guys with is you gotta be super clear what the end goal is for all your investments. Ultimately, money is for spending, and if you have a lot of unused money at the end of your life, it suggests experiences and luxuries may have been sacrificed because you just want to be richer and richer. You're in an optimization situation between earning money, time, and experiences. And that's why passive income and dividends are important to me. It allows me to avoid exchanging my time for money and the freedom to do things I want now instead of 65, when most people retire. My total dividends in 2024 was 10.5k, an average of 876 a month. It's definitely less than my projected 1k dividends in my overview table because I have been buying stocks throughout this year. And that also means that the minimum dividends I can expect next year is this number, assuming companies don't cut their dividends, of course. Now part 2. My net worth after a year. Last February, my net worth was 320k. That's 20k more than November 2023, where I made the 300k video when I just crossed the 300k mark when I was still 25 years old. It's now January 2025, I just turned 27 a few weeks ago. I say my age just so you have some context where I am in life, and now I have 440k. Close to $500,000, but I still don't feel rich. I will still clock my 30 minutes of MVPA on the Healthy 365 app every day to earn a few cents to offset my transport spending. Anyway, you can see when I quit my job, That's when my CPF stopped growing until January, where it got 4k as interest. You can see my net worth is also climbing a lot slower since I left my job, but I'm glad it's still climbing. So this brings me nicely to part 3. What's my plan now? I tell myself that I won't touch my dividends or liquidate anything in my portfolio until I start a family. Till then, I will let the investments compound by themselves and focus on creating passive income sources like YouTube and sell more products like this retirement calculator. As I mentioned, I want to move away from trading time to make money, and I know exactly how much I need from my passive income sources to achieve my target using my retirement calculator I built from scratch. Currently, I have 314k, and assuming 12% growth, 3% inflation and 3% income growth, and also my target is 3.5k a month to spend on my family. Quite realistic numbers since 3.5k is just my contribution, so I haven't added my partner's contribution yet. It will probably change in the future, but let's do 3.5k for this example. Now, if I just make 1.65k per month from any sources of passive income perpetually, I can already start a family this year. I have added these two columns to the version 5 of my calculator. This is when you have non-investment income perpetually, also known as passive income. So is column H the max safe spending amount, which is the income plus a percentage of your investment returns, more than column G, which is the target from step 1 above. If so, then it's a yes, I have money to start a family. For the next column, it assumes you stop your job eventually and your retirement will only depend on your investments. For this column, it is assuming the active income column is 0. Now let's say if my active income is 5k now, I can only retire 6 years later. So you see how quick you can retire even if you have much left passive income but it lasts perpetually, versus active income where you need to trade time for money and then invest into stocks, and then you can only spend a percentage of the interest. Traditionally, this is the 4% rule everybody talks about. So your 5k per month invested is really only $16 per month perpetually. So that's how my retirement calculator version 5 works. The link is in the description below. I've lowered the price a bit so hopefully more people can use this, and thanks for supporting me. I think making 1.65k per month online is very achievable, and I think I can achieve it within the year. I've also been researching easy ways to make money online besides YouTube. The usual ones that pop up are like affiliate marketing, selling digital products like ebooks, templates, courses, digital art, selling merch, and having a membership channel. So for anyone who wants to make passive income online too, just go on YouTube and research all those passive income videos. And don't rely on the YouTube algorithm to earn you AdSense, but use YouTube to promote stuff you're selling elsewhere. I learned that from somebody else, and that's the direction I want to go to. All the best to you and your financial journey. Subscribe if you want to follow along my journey, and if you want to watch my 300k at 25 video I made about a year ago, click here.